Do you ever think to yourself while playing Minecraft and just kind of wish we had a fourth dimension? What if I told you we had more than one? Well, as it turns out, we have 3 fourth dimensions in Minecraft. Sounds crazy, right? From a moon dimension where the ground is literally cheese to an infinite dimension that generates random worlds, all the way to a potato only dimension that adds a whole new world to Minecraft, and I'm going to be conquering all of them starting with the moon dimension. But you may be wondering, and the way to get there is to travel to Y700, then you'll be teleported to the moon. But I ain't going to lie to you, there wasn't a lot of stuff to do in the moon. Just low gravity, cheese ground, no air, moonwalking green cows with glass helmets on their heads. Did I say moonwalking cows? So as I teleported to the moon, I couldn't help but notice it looked like the end dimension, but the ground was not end stone, it was cheese. That's when you realize that when you right click on it, you'll be able to remove 1/8 of the block, and it also gives you air bubbles. Yeah, very realistic. I kept moon hopping till I saw the moonwalking cows, and guys, they only moonwalk backward. But that wasn't the only thing this dimension had to offer. It also had a moon base. I decided to jump on it when something strange happened.
Transform!
It transformed to a cool lunar base made of copper, which also had random chests with a bunch of random loots. I even got a tree with dirt and bone meal, which I used to grow a tree on the moon. Speaking of weird, the next dimension for me to conquer was actually an infinite dimension. However, how it works was, after you build a nether portal and light it, just get a book, write some random stuff in it and throw it into there, and voila, you have a completely random dimension. I wrote some important text in the first book which was telling you to subscribe. After I chilled the book to the portal, it changed colors to bluish green, greenish slime, swan green, or whatever the color is. As I entered, what I saw shocked me. I couldn't see anything. The subscribe dimension had some kind of weird purple fog. I thought it was cool, but when it's dark, mobs are going to spawn. Oh, and one thing I forgot to tell you was, it was just a load of floating islands similar to the end. Then I decided to do something dumb and look at an enderman. He then followed me to the overworld, but became pretty chill after that. Also, a zombie followed me through, and apparently, whenever you break stone in the overworld, for some reason it turns into a silverfish. I built the next portal with the dimension my actual name, and this dimension wasn't anything special, just the color shades were off and actually made everything look a little cooler. It even came with a cool ocean, and I swam around a bit and died. Yeah. The third dimension was a bit different than the rest because it represents pain. Imagine going to a world where you are surrounded by diamonds, and as you're about to mine it, you get mining fatigue 3. Pretty depressing, right? It sucked a lot even finding out there was an entire ocean of guardians, so I just jumped down the ledge. The next portal was a Minecraft name itself. Nothing too crazy, but the color was similar to the normal nether colors but darker. As I entered this particular dimension, it was like the end and the nether fused together because it had end stones like the end but was in an enclosed area like the nether and had a lot of granite and enderman. The fifth dimension was just random characters thrown together, and this world was just the best/worst because it looked cool but lagged out my GPU, which was Nvidia 5060 graphics card. It's a limited edition, so you guys won't get it. Did I mention that the ocean here was full of elder guardians? But this dimension is nothing compared to the potato dimension that adds a whole new terrain, blocks and mobs to Minecraft. To go to the potato dimension, you need to find a portal, obviously, and to do so I needed a guide. So near me was a bonus chest, and inside it was a wet potato glasses and some bone meal, water and potatoes. After all that, I wore the potato glasses, and guess what? He started talking to me. In summary, he talked about how he tried to infiltrate Minecraft for weeks, and when he finally broke into it, he was discovered by me. And I'm pretty sure what he did is called breaking and entering, which is illegal by the way. Anyway, he started yapping about how I needed to find the village. So on the way to the village, I butchered some animals, mined some stone, and did a bit of deforestation. Nothing too serious. I finally found the village after searching for a while. I looted the village to the best of my abilities, and the potato glasses told me to craft a potato eye, which was used to find the portal in the similar way in which we do with the end. After a while, I found the portal and lighted it up and went through it, and what I saw will blow your mind. A whole potato farm on a potato island. I'm actually saying potato a lot, so just bear with me. I was first impressed, but I was massively undergeared, and just to add to the problem, I couldn't access the portal again unless I find a village in this dimension. I looked around a bit when I saw a farm, thinking it was a village, because farms don't just appear out of thin air. I was wrong. I even built another portal there, but it was completely pointless since it doesn't work at all. The only choice I had now was to traverse the land in search of a village. And when I say it was hectic, boy do I mean it was hectic. From crossing islands to climbing mountains to finally getting to a village. But that wasn't the end of my troubles, because after finding the village, there was a portal I could use, but at the time, I had no idea that I could use the portal, which was very close to me. And the potato glasses decided, hey, this guy doesn't have enough armor whatsoever, let's make him fight the unkillable boss, and decided to lead me to the dungeon, which I found by using the potato eye. So as I went there, I saw some phantoms, which was strange because in normal Minecraft, phantoms only appear after 3 days of not sleeping. I also saw potato bats, even guardians. So as I got there, I left in hopes to find another village. After, I did some research on the dimension and I was back traveling again. As I got there, it was night time and the portal frame was on top of the other islands, and between me was mobs ready to kill me on sight. So I camped out in a house for a while where I discovered a frying pan, which was actually cool. When morning came, I left to find a way to escape. Finally, I made it to the frame where I quickly left. Okay, it took a while. As soon as I came back, I had a game plan, and that was to grind a set of full diamond enchanted armor and weapons. I built another portal and sort of died. After crafting diamond tools, I enchanted them with an enchanting table. That didn't take me long to get at all. I returned to the potato dimension, explored the village a bit where some guardians attacked me. So I climbed to the next island near me and I started looking for an entrance to the dungeon. I couldn't find any, so I tried mining through and it felt like I was breaking obsidian. It made me think maybe there was a new potato armor or weapon that I had not gotten yet. So I did some research and I was disappointed. There was none. So avoid breaking any other blocks, I started searching for an entrance all over, and just like Zoro from One Piece, I got lost way too many times to count. I literally found other parts of the dungeon, got lost, refound them and got lost again, plus I almost died to an enderman. Against all odds, I found the dungeon, so after painfully mining, I got in and tried attacking the mega sport potato lord of the Fried Legion, a very weird name. I set up camp in there and tried to think of a way to defeat him, and there I got an idea. To use a TNT dupla to blow him up, but I'll need some resources that I didn't have to make. If only there was a portal I could use to escape or bring materials to the dungeon. So I hurried to it and left the overworld, where I spawned into a dungeon. I wanted to test the TNT dupla in a test world, where it worked perfectly. The reason for testing it is because a snapshot can be different from the actual game, so some Minecraft game breaking mechanics might not actually work in the snapshots. I quickly built a portal to the nether to gather some materials we needed. I also had some stored in a chest near my bed in the dungeon, so I had to go back there, and as I went there, I died and I lost all my stuff too. But I didn't know that, so I kept on trying to get it back and kept on dying over and over again. Then the last time I died, I got taken back to spawn, which sucks. So let's say hypothetically I didn't die and I actually built the TNT dupla. he broke the machine and spawned some guards who destroyed the machine immediately after I repaired it. I just became fed up and went straight to creative mode to kill it, but even that didn't help much. So after a lot of arrows, and I mean a freaking lot, and withers, ender dragons, different things I tried to use to kill him, it just didn't work. So there was only one thing that thought would work. One command in Minecraft that will put an end to this boss once and for all. So I just used /kill all entities to do the job.